Hi everyone, welcome to Greeklish Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at the Gamo PT-80 Desert Attack Special Edition. So, stick around. So it comes with this box, which from first impressions is a little bit flimsy. When you close it, it kind of doesn't really stay closed that well. You can see there. So in the box itself comes the pistol, which is a .177 caliber pellet firing pistol. We'll look more into that in a second. It came with a cylinder of CO2. Also came with some Gamo Match Classic training pellets. It also came with a couple of Allen keys and 3 of these cylindrical magazines, which each carry 8 shots. The case is obviously padded inside, although the padding is not stuck down, so it does move around quite a bit. So far the worst part of this is the actual case itself, which is a little bit flimsy, but you can quite easily get a good quality case out there for not very much money. Right, some facts and figures about this gun. It's a 4.5 caliber or .177 pellet firing pistol, weighing 1.1 kilograms or 2.4 pounds. It has a total length of 18 centimeters and a barrel length of 10.5 centimeters. So walking around the pistol, there is a nice Picatinny rail on the front. Here at the side we have the safety selector. It's currently in safe. You can still fire the trigger on safe, but if you listen to the sound, it is different. To load the CO2, you simply remove the side of the handle. Actually contains a little warning inside there, and you load your... There is this integrated nut at the bottom where you can simply tighten it up. It's a bit fiddly. This thing is very fiddly because it's not fixed, and when you're trying to turn it, it does seem to flap on itself and you can't then get any purchase. So we lost a little bit of gas there. Simply then hook this part of the handle back in place. It clicks in there. To insert a magazine, you press this lever here. This cylindrical magazine can then fit in. It will only allow it to fit in one way, which is very good. That goes in there, simply click that back into place, and there you have it. It is made of polymer, apart from this barrel cover and the barrel itself, and of course some of the internal workings, but the rest of it is polymer. The CO2 cover feels a bit cheap, to be honest, but the rest of it feels pretty solid, and due to the metal on the front, the weight is comfortable, if not a little bit front heavy. There are sights with white dots at the front and rear. All the other little buttons are for show only. The addition of the rail is really nice, which means you can add, of course, anything like from a torch to, in my case, I've added a laser on the end. I like the addition of the rail. It is quite a low rail though, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think probably because it needs a hinge for the barrel to come up, but it means anything you put on here is quite low in comparison to a few other guns that I've seen. Right. Gamo claim on the box itself that it'll fire pellets at 120 meters per second, and they do state you could fire all 8 pellets in approximately 1.7 seconds. First of all, let's get it over the chronograph and check out that 120 meters per second claim. First up, we're going to use their pellets, which they gave us, which is the Gamo Match Classic. These are 7.56 grain or 0.49 gram pellets. So from what they state, that was a little bit underpowered, with an average pellet speed of 91.6 meters per second, which is approximately 300 feet per second, with a power then output of approximately 2 joules or 1.5 foot-pounds. However, I do have some extra lightweight 4.5mm pellets, which are made of polymer and steel. These are 0.23 grams. So let's load up the pistol with these and try again. Right, so that was better. Those pellets went through the chronograph at 135 meters per second, which is about 440 feet per second, with a average power of 1.5 foot-pounds, which is about 2 joules. So let's get out on the target range and see how accurate it is. Right, the .177 lead pellets from 10 meters away. So that's the target. I think these two are a couple of outliers. I was messing with the gun a little bit as I was firing. But these ones all in the centre disc. Not bad. If we look at the tin of pellets, basically most shots got within the circumference of this tin. Let's try again with the super lightweight lead-free pellets. Right, so these were all over the place, I'm afraid. Definitely for some reason, probably because the wind, it is a little bit windy today, but they're all pulling to the left side of the target. Yeah, not great. Very, very lightweight, very sensitive to the weather, so I can't really blame the gun for that as such. But again, if we put the tin of pellets in, you can see the spread there. So the Gamo Desert Attack PT-80 Special Edition. It's a very cool looking gun. For a pistol it performs about average. I don't like this little plastic cover on the handle here, which covers the CO2. It does feel cheap. The case was extremely cheap feeling, and to be honest, I don't think it'll last very long. So if you are going to buy this, I wouldn't rely on keeping that case. I would invest in another one. One thing you have to be careful of is when you do flip this switch to arc the barrel out and get to your magazine, it's quite vicious. Just flick up quite quickly, and the first time I did that, the actual magazine shot out, so be careful of that. For a package that costs anywhere up to 120 euros online, it's good. So the gun has a little bit of a rattle on it. Doesn't sound great. This is my first ever Gamo gun I've tried and I've reviewed, and it's okay. It's okay. Overall, not bad. It's about average, I would say. It's got some benefits to it. I do like the fact it fires pellets and not BBs. I do like the fact it's got a rail at the bottom, which is looks very nice, and it does look pretty cool as well. Because the trigger is so heavy, I think that does affect your accuracy quite a bit. that was the pistol. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please let me know what you thought. Have you tried this gun before, or any other Gamo ones? Please let me know what you think of them. But for now, thanks for watching. Take care. Much love. See you next time.